Hello. Welcome back. Okay, today we are talking about clearing past energy to make space for more. And here's what I want to say on this. I feel like a lot of times we go through life and you hear a lot of coaches out there saying how mindset, right? Shift your mindset. You could change your life. And while that is possible to an extent, we have to clear past energy or it is going to keep us stuck in the same habits and patterns that we have always been in. So let's break this down. Between the ages of about 0 and 7 is when a lot of your stories and beliefs and your thoughts about life are formed, which is wild, right? Because you're so young and your parents are probably trying to figure their shit out and you know nothing. You're a child, but you're like a little sponge, and so is your body. And so we go through life, right? We start school, maybe somebody on the playground makes a mean comment. We have these little traumas. And all a trauma is something that happened to you that you were not able to process at the time. So then it gets stored in your body as energy. This is why you can walk into a room and have you ever walked into a room and suddenly like your body kind of tenses up and you're like, well, that was weird. Like, why did that happen? Right? This is why. It is because something happened as a child. Maybe it's a location, maybe it's you see a person and your body responds, but your brain doesn't remember and your body does. And you're just like not sure why or what's going on, right? And so it's the same thing. Like on the playground, somebody called you stupid or whatever, upset you, hurt your feelings, and you weren't able to process that. I mean, you were a little kid, right? And so as it gets stored, we go throughout life, right? We have other events that happen that might be similar and we react in really big ways. And then we hit adulthood when we are expected to be grown ass adults and we are expected to be mature and something triggers you to the body. It feels like one of those past events to your logical brain. You're like, why did I respond that way? Like, have you ever had one of those experiences where like the thing that happened was like on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 2, but your response was like a 10 plus, and you were like, why did I just respond like that? Why did I just have all this anger rise up in me or hurt or whatever, right? It's because that little part of you that got wounded in your past is still within you. It's still in there. It still feels hurt. And whatever just happened poked at that little part, right? Just poked at it. And so this is where breathwork comes in because I always explain this as your body being a jar of fireflies. If you've listened to past episodes, I think I've talked about it there. I've talked about it on other people's episodes that I've been on. But I want you to take a minute and I want you to think of your body like a jar. And the jar's full of fireflies, and the top of your head is the lid, right? It's like screwed on tight. It's going nowhere. And all these fireflies are flying around. They're trying to escape. They're hitting the sides. You're feeling overwhelmed and stressed and have all these things coming at you in life and whatever. And you don't know what to do. You're in survival mode. You're overwhelmed. You're snapping at your kids, snapping at your partner, your husband, right? And what we need to do is take off that lid so that some of those fireflies can fly out. And this is what breathwork does. It opens up that lid so that you can process through and release that energy. And the really cool thing about breathwork is you don't have to attach a story to it. A lot of times we want to be like, oh, I'm cried this week because of this, or I got upset with my mom because 20 years ago, this is what she did, and this feels the same. Like, we don't have to do any of that. We just get to let the emotion come out, let the energy flow through our body, let the breath release it, and tap into our highest self. That's it. It's an active form of meditation. And if you think about working out, it's 20% it's 20% food, right? 20% of our diet and 80% of flip that around. It's 20% of the exercise that we're doing and 80% of it is the food that we eat. So it's the same thing here. 20% of it is mindset. 80% of it is the energy clearing. And so when breathwork takes that lid off, well, what happens if you take the lid off of a jar full of fireflies? They fly out, right? At least most of them do. And that makes more space for the new to flow in, for new ideas to flow in, for new creativity to flow in, and for you to really start to allow yourself the time and the space for the new ideas and then to take action on them and make your life feel good. And if you want help with this, this is why I created the Mom Life Collective. If you're here listening to a podcast, you're looking for ways to heal. You're looking for steps to take in your life and to show up as a better mom, as a better woman, and I have got you. The Mom Life Collective does exactly this. The focus this year is showing up as the mom and woman that you want to be. We do group life coaching calls each month. We do 2 breathwork workshops per month, and all you have to do is log in and put the dates on your calendar, the dates and times on your calendar. If there is one that you can't make it to, that's okay. The replays are available for you. You will get access to any and all bonuses that are in there and little mini courses. I do all sorts of things in there. I just love this membership. It really helps you shift into that mom and woman that you want to be. So grab the link below, come and join us. It's only $29 a month. Like, shocking. I know. It's going to go up if it hasn't. At the time of this recording, it's $29. It'll still be $29 when this comes out. I will save it for this one. But it's incredible. And you have to clear out that past energy so that you can make space for more in your future. And you deserve everything that you desire. And you are so worthy. And you get to create a future that feels really good for you. And you get to be the example for your kids. And how cool is it for your kids to watch you evolve as a mom and a woman? Because I want you to think about your life right now. Are you living a life that you would look at your kids and be really proud that they're living? Like, really ask yourself. And then ask yourself, like, what do you truly, deeply desire? If no one would get mad, no one would be upset, all would work out perfectly, what do you want to call into your life? That is what you're going to learn in the Mom Life Collective. So come join us over there. The link is in the show notes, and I will see you inside.